So we had a lovely quiet night, tucked up out of the wind here on the River Fowl. I may, before I leave here, is I might just take the little paddle board across to the point here. It's all like a oaky wood, and explore that. So we'll see. But no, the brighter weather for the weekend has arrived. I've got my solar panels out. Well, got a solar panel out. I'll get the other one out in a minute. Very lovely. Well, here we are, another shore explore. So this is the actual Fowl River. Further up it's the Truro River and the one that comes from Truro. But this is the actual Fowl, the upper Fowl. It goes on quite a ways, as you've probably just seen on the chart I showed you. But we're going to explore this woodland, I think. Let's get up here. Found this round the corner, literally, much easier. I'll go along there, along the path of it. Okay, now in the woods here there's just loads of dead wood. You know, it would be so easy not to bother. I nearly didn't bother to come across the river and have a look in here. Oh, I'm glad I did now. I'm always glad when I do. And of course, if I want to get more firewood from my little wood stove, and I'm over here on the Fowl, then it's somewhere I know I can come to chop up a bit of deadwood. So I've had a very pleasant day here. I haven't gone anywhere else apart from the woods earlier, which you've just seen. So the tide's nearly out now. I'm going to move because this is part of the Truro Harbour Authority, even though it's just a creek, and they give local boats a night free, but after that they charge you £8 a night like they do with visitor boats. £8 a night, even though you're just up a creek, but they consider it part of the harbour. Show me that this looks like a harbour. It's because the deep water bit there, they lease out to ships and have ships on moorings and things, and that's how they make their money. But they want to make money out of little boats. And I do tell them that over at the Percuil River, they're not like that. They charge you eventually after 11 days in the harbour for free. They charge you £5 a day, I think it is. So it's not much. But if you're anywhere else in the Percuil River, they don't come and take money off of you. So I'm going to the Percuil tonight, the nice, welcoming, friendly, wonderful Percuil River, to avoid paying £8 because I'm a skinflint. But that's alright. We might be back tomorrow night here. I can go to another place and then come back, and then it's still free, so it's not all bad. Anyway, that's the plan. We're going to probably head for the Percuil. Well, I need to move from here. Hey, we're on the move again. Just jib at the minute because we have a fair wind. Although I might stick it out round the I don't know what's it there on the cleat. Okay, looks like I'm going to make it round the bar as well. There probably is just enough water and the tide is rising, but you know. Okay, I'll put the jib sheet around the cleat there to keep it out. It's a fine evening sail. I've reverted back to how it was. So we've come most of the way down Carrick Roads now. I've put in my jibe, so we're ready for a left turn into Percuil River. I've been doing about 5 knots most of the way, and there's white caps in Carrick Roads. So I reckon it's probably more like a 4. It might be a 2, but you know, I suppose it's all guessing, isn't it? St Paul's Castle, looking rather lovely. The hook is down. An absolutely gorgeous bank holiday weekend Sunday morning. And we just had a deer swimming around from the woods. I'm doing another quick explore. I've landed down there. Percuil River. There is a footpath that generally runs around this whole area, which is here. That makes sense. So you can walk this whole area. Once again, you've got this amazing woodland. Lots of places to do a little wild camp, unofficial. as well as get lots of exercise and have some lovely walks. We're at St Paul's Harbour, 100 yards from the co-op. I'm back for me St Paul's mission, and kettle's on. I got a bag of party ice and some bread and some extra milk and things and ice cream. But the party ice is a bag of ice, cheap. Just chuck it in my cool bag, cool it down a bit more. Simple hack. St Paul's Co-op is brilliant. They say every time you improve your boat, you get more enjoyment out of it. I've been enjoying improving magic, and I'm trying a different setup here. We're trying this lightweight kind of cover you've seen me with before, like a sun shade. In a different way, I've tied up the corners a bit with some paracord to keep it up, and it's much better. I can either have cool air going underneath, or I can tie these fronts down around the mast so that it's like a little sun trap. Well, I'm enjoying the cool breeze today. It's the first hot day I think I've experienced this year. So now my classic old Avon inflatable outboard is now set up with its little bracket, and I can use the electric outboard on here. So I've just been up to St Paul's and back for a test, and it was great. I'll take a camera next time I go out. So I have no range to pick people up now and things like that, go shopping, exploring, camping, all sorts. If you enjoyed this video, then like, share, comment below, subscribe, which is just like following and it's free, and I'll see you on the next one.